Alright everyone, my name is Financial Charles. Today is February 26th of 2024, and today Bitcoin is at $54,400. So we made the video just yesterday, and yesterday it was back here at about the 51,000 range, and just blew up, increased over 5% to 54,000, and it even reached a high of almost 55,000. So that's incredible. Gaining, what is that, like $4,000 in a day, which is incredible. It's just Bitcoin keeps going up because supply keeps dwindling and demand keeps increasing. Simple supply and demand. And, I just want this to be a quick video. Bitcoin is looking real good right now, and this is what the daily candle looks like for today. You can see from the very bottom of today, it was less than $1,000, and it wicked as high as 8% to almost 55,000. But yeah, Bitcoin continues to go up, and I wanted to talk about just S&P 500, and because today I was on Reddit and I was just talking about how I think eventually the S&P 500 will outperform Bitcoin in the future, not in the near future, because I think in the near future Bitcoin is going to outperform everything. But if we think about all the top 500 companies putting Bitcoin on their balance sheet, these top 500 companies are actually producing and providing more value to people, and that is their business model. That's how they increase in value, besides the money printing. But in the future, if these 500 companies have Bitcoin on their balance sheet, then I think fundamentally there might be a soon enough point where these top 500 companies will appreciate faster than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is just Bitcoin, but the top 500 companies, they will be Bitcoin plus their economic value that they provide to the economy. So if they hold Bitcoin and then they're providing value on top of that to increase their value, I think that that's what will make them increase faster than Bitcoin. But in the meantime, if none of these companies have Bitcoin on their balance sheet, they will not be outperforming Bitcoin. The only time that they will be outperforming Bitcoin is once they translate their whole balance sheet to Bitcoin. That's the only point in which they will outperform Bitcoin. But yeah, as of right now, Bitcoin continues to increase, and it is so amazing to see. Just yesterday, we were making that video about it being at $51,000, and now it keeps on increasing. This is the daily chart. I don't usually show the daily chart because that's not what we're analyzing, but it's just so crazy how it was. Right now it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. At 6 a.m. it was less than $51,000, and now it just blows up all the way to $55,000. And it's perfect timing, because I just made that video about how it's good to take out debt to buy Bitcoin, and it's ever since it was in the $30,000 and $25,000 range, I thought that Bitcoin was going to go up to all-time highs before the end of 2024, because historically that's what it's done in previous cycles. Like the last cycle, it broke all-time highs in December of 2020. So, I don't know. There's what else is there to say in this video? This was here December 2020. That's when it finally broke that $20,000 range. And then even the previous, the internet's really slow because I'm on my hotspot right now, but even the previous all-time high was about $1,200, and then it finally broke that around, the December of 2016 time frame, so the end of the halving year, and then it broke it the end of the halving year, 2020, and so that's why I thought it would break the all-time high at the end of the halving year, probably November or December of 2024, which is over here. But look how close we already are to the all-time high. Already. It would have to go sideways, downside, or something like that. But who knows? We might be seeing all-time highs a lot sooner than the end of the year. And that's not something that I wanted to see, because I was hoping that, back here, I was hoping that we would just dip more here and then we would rise up later on like that. So that way we could accumulate more coins for our dollars, but it just pumped a lot sooner. It definitely has to do with the ETFs and the institutions getting in. But yeah, the big players are here. The big players are now able to invest in a vehicle in which, or the big institutions, they're able to get their hands on Bitcoin now via the ETF. So yeah, the small players are done. The small players, it's time to get in now, or not time to get in now, but back here was the time to get in when we were making all these videos back here. This was the time to get in. But, am I still buying Bitcoin? I will always be buying Bitcoin because the thesis is Bitcoin will always go up forever against the US dollar. That's been the thesis. No matter how many Bitcoin videos I watch, no matter how much time I spend looking at the charts, no matter how much time I spend on Reddit, the thesis stays the same, so all of it is kind of a waste of time. All of the research that you do is to come to a conclusion, and the conclusion is buy Bitcoin because Bitcoin is going to forever appreciate. That's it. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. Just a quick video just to acknowledge the fact that Bitcoin kind of tickled 55,000 today. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. All right. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.